I'm Nicole Auerbach from The Athletic.
Hey, this is Alex Pruitt with Sports Illustrated Magazine.
This is Kevin Kugler of Westwood One.
Hi, everybody. It's Pete Pranica of the Memphis Grizzlies and Fox Sports Southeast.
This is Danielle Musselman.
This is Kyle Peterson with ESPN.
This is Tom Hart of ESPN and the SEC Network. Thanks for tuning in to the Washita Sports Digital Network.
And welcome here to beautiful Cluck Field on the campus of Washita Baptist University. It is a beautiful 78 degrees here in Arkadelphia, Arkansas, as I, Isaac Bourne, along with my color commentator Kate Perrin, are here to bring you this Washita Conference home opener against the East Central Tigers. And Kate, this game, the first conference game of the season for both of these teams. East Central 0-6 on the season, Washita 1-4-1. I mean, what would a win here for either of these teams mean?
Yeah, this season, the conference season opener is really an important game for both of these teams. It would mean setting a standard for the rest of the season in the conference, and it's just really important to see how both of these teams are going to play today and what tone they're going to set for the rest of their seasons.
And Washita coming in off a loss at Washburn in Topeka, Kansas. Meanwhile, East Central looking for their first win of the season after coming off a loss against Pittsburgh State at home. Both of these squads, not exactly the starts to the season that they would want, but now the conference season has started. They're 0-0, new slate, and it's time to see what both of these squads can do. I mean, looking at this Washita team, you've got to have your eyes on Reese Brown right now. Right, she's got a goal this season. She's got an assist this season, coming off a year where she was All-GAC first team. I mean, she really can do everything. Isn't that right, Kate?
Yeah, she's definitely one to look out for. Some other players to look out for are going to be Olivia Erskine and McKenna Wright.
And we're going to send it over to the national anthem. National anthem is concluded, just mere moments away here from kickoff here in the GAC conference season for both of these squads. Kate, at the beginning of the season for conference play, what really is the energy around teams like this, just being able to start games that are really meaningful for them?
Yeah, well, you see, Washita specifically, we're a very defensively leaning team, so I know they're going to come out a little bit more reserved when it comes to attacking, but that doesn't mean that they don't have the energy. They're still going to come out and bring as much energy as possible, but with Washita specifically, we do usually see them kind of sticking to the defensive side. Like I said, we're a very defensive team. They are not so much energy in their attack, more so energy in defending, and yeah.
And the defense for Washita has really been a big key for Coach Kevin Wright. I mean, we've talked about before the game. We were off the mic talking before the game, talking about players like Abby Moore, Abby Cowgill, and I mean so many other great defenders. And Amory Thomas is a big name that this season will not be playing today. So, she's going through the injury report right now. But these defenders today for Washita, It's going to be big for them to keep East Central off the board. They've only scored 3 goals this season, so we'll see how the Orange Tigers respond here. But the defenders for Ouachita will be Alexia Coca, Sahara Adams, Isabella Savater, and Brooklyn Babb. Meanwhile, at the midfielders, it'll be McKenna Wright, Lennon Porter, Maddie Vanna, and Ava Dunigan. And at the forward positions, it'll be Reese Brown, Kaylee McKinley, and I can't find the other forward. So it's just going to be Reese Brown and Kaylee McKinley for the moment. And then at the goalkeeper, it'll be Riley LeBlanc, which is new for the Tigers. It has been Taylor Hapgood.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how LeBlanc plays today, especially because we've only seen her in 1 game this season. It would usually be Taylor Haygood, who was a big player last year. So I'm interested to see why Coach Wright decided to start LeBlanc this game.
And Hapgood, last season we talked a little bit about her. She was the main starter at goalie for the Tigers, but going with the freshman LeBlanc today, the freshman from New Iberia, Louisiana. We'll see what she does, but as the kickoff goes, here is East Central. And pardon us today, East Central with the orange outline numbers on the back of their jerseys. It's going to be real hard here from the press box to be able to see their numbers. So
I can't see a thing from here.
But pardon us here if we might get some numbers wrong to start off this one, as that one's going to go behind that back line, and it's going to be a Ouachita goal kick here for LeBlanc. LeBlanc, she's going to send that one towards the middle of the field. Off the head. Looks like it was off the head of Vanna, so it's going to go back the other way for East Central. Maddie.
Sorry, it's interesting that LeBlanc is wearing a orange jersey today, as the other team is orange.
Back onto the back line for East Central, looking for a hole in the Ouachita defense. They're looking for one, and well defended that time by Brooklyn Babb, and that one's going to go back towards the middle. Ouachita now looking for something. Here's Kaylee McKinley, the freshman out of Hutto, Texas. Looking towards the corner. That one is going to sail out of bounds, but not past that back line. East Central is going to take possession. Orange Tiger is going to send it down the field. Looking to get around Sahara Adams this time is number 9, Giselle Heck. Well defended again by the Orange Tigers. It'll stay with Ouachita. And another big story for this Ouachita squad. We talked a little bit about the seniors from last year, but just losing so many seniors from last year, it has really been a big key for Coach Kevin Wright, having to bring in a lot of new players, a lot of transfers, a lot of freshmen, and now you see 2 starting freshmen today, and some others that weren't on the team last year. Something that's really kind of different for this Ouachita squad. Some of these players not really homebred.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that they are any less experienced or any less available. And I'm really excited to see what kind of performance these freshmen give this season, because we do have 7 freshmen this year, which it does seem like a lot, but that's just kind of how it goes sometimes. You have a large senior class and you have to recruit more people. But again, a younger team doesn't necessarily mean a worse team. It just means that you have some more adjusting to do as far as things like team chemistry and all those kinds of things.
And Wright, in his 14th season with the Tigers, now, you've seen his success over the past. Now not at the point where he's trying to just build good teams. He's building a program, and he's been doing that since he's been here, since his first year in 2012. Just now at this point where you don't have to expect a good team every year, but you are going to expect players that are going to improve into a good team. And we saw the culmination of things like that in these past 2 seasons with the Great American Conference Championships. And we'll see what this team does this year. Still some experience we've seen so far. You've got leaders in Dunigan and Maddie Vanna and Amory Thomas when she finds her way back on the field. But, I mean, there's also, like we said, a lot of young players. But LeBlanc, she's going to send that one over to the far side. In a battle this time, that's Savater. She's got 1 goal this season. She's got 2 assists this season on 7. She's also taken 7 shots. Very active around the goal.
Yeah, part of Ouachita being a defensive team also is that they're an aggressive team, which, again, I'm excited to see how that plays out today.
And I mean, you're seeing a lot of these players, Savater at defender today, but I mean, like we said, she's taken 7 shots this season. She is not shying away from moving herself up off that back line and getting close to that goal.
Yeah, that's the good thing about having good people in the back is you can trust that they will lock down that back line while you have your fullbacks to go up and make a shot when they have the chance.
East Central looking for some penetration here. And they've got it on the middle. Spadoni. That one is grabbed by LeBlanc. And Ouachita, they'll stave off the East Central run. Maddie Vanna, she's running. Now here's Reese Brown looking for something here, trying to get through East Central. Savater, she's looking down the field. And that one is going to go out of bounds just to the right of that corner flag, so it's going to be a throw-in still. That one thrown right into Savater. Ouachita, golden opportunity here. Lennon Porter tries to get the cross, well defended by the Orange Tigers. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Ouachita will keep the throw-in. Looking for Porter. McKinley just trying to get it out of that corner. Savater on the cross. And East Central. Incredible defense, and they're going to get that one out of there. And Sahara Adams, nice battle that time. East Central really thought that they had a nice breakaway there, but Sahara Adams staying with the play. You really like a player like that they see that they might be that last line of defense, and they're not going to give up. And I mean, Sahara Adams really showing that there. Looks like whistle blown, foul called. It's going to be going back to throw-in called. Looks like it went out of bounds, in this press box. Sometimes it's a little hard to see around the walls. When you hear a whistle blown, you think something happened. Probably out of bounds, but you never know. Maddie Vanna in the middle of the field. She's got McKinley.
One thing we've seen already in this game, though it's early on, is that the midfielders and forwards, they trust their back line. We see them passing back a lot. And that's really important in a game like this where, you need to have that trust and be able to pass back so that you can gain advantage on the field.
I mean, Savater labeled as a defender, but she's all the way on this other side of the field. I mean, you've really only got those 3 players as that back line: Alexia Coca, Sahara Adams, and Brooklyn Babb.
That was just a shot on goal by number 20? Is it 26?
Ava Dunigan, she'll start
26.
She'll start the game with a shot on goal for her. That one is well fielded that time, though, by Madison Mayhall, the goalie for East Central out of Forney, Texas. Orange Tigers looking through a breakthrough here. Here's Spadoni on the right side. Looking for the cross. Gets it to her target, but Sahara Adams says, Brooklyn Babb, has said none of that. East Central, though, they will get the ball right back. We'll see what happens. Dunigan says no thank you, sends it right away.
They know not to let that ball in the middle of the field near that goal.
Reese Brown. Active feet that time, trying to keep it away from East Central. Orange Tigers will get it back. That one's going to go down as a shot. LeBlanc well fielded. Going to give it up to Adams. Adams, deep pass downfield. Savater battles through the tackle. She's going to keep the ball. McKinley, she's got Brown. Looking for a cross. Here's Reese Brown. She's going to fall to the ground. No whistle blown. It's going to go out of bounds. They're going to keep it here. Ouachita, they're going to get themselves their first corner kick of the afternoon.
Is it outside the box? Yeah. Okay, so the red free kick right outside the box.
Looks like it's going to be a free kick. They actually did blow the whistle on the play, so it will go down as the first foul of the game for East Central. And a golden opportunity here for Ouachita. Savater is going to send it right into look to be that far side of the box.
I will say, though, it is hard to gauge how much power you need to put on those kinds of balls.
Savater, she's going to put it up. Up in the air, Vanna, she's going to create a little bit. But that one set well defended by East Central. Coca going to grab the jersey of an East Central player, whistle blown, looking like she might have even been looking for a call there just so that she could get her team back on defense.
Smart play.
And now looks like play in just a few seconds has moved right back onto the other side of the field. East Central now with the free kick. The cross into the box. And LeBlanc, she's going to get on top of it. She's going to prevent anything from East Central. McKenna Wright. Orange Tigers really not giving up on this side of the field. They continue to keep possession here.
We also see the Tigers not giving up their defensive positions either.
Here's Goodson. Alexia Coca, she's right there. Off the bounce, McKinley can't get to it. Behind the back, and Lennon Porter is going to get on top of it. Kaylee McKinley looking for a teammate. She'll keep it. That one right through the legs of an East Central player, but the Orange Tigers will take the ball back. Here on the near side, number 25, Emily Cavazos. Looked from here that it was off the foot of Spadoni, but they are going to say it was off Ouachita. It'll maintain possession with East Central. Up in the air, Ouachita, that one's going to go out on Coca. Just going to give her team some time. Here's the throw in. Ouachita battling without causing any disruption. It's going to be off East Central. Orange Tigers, they still have the ball here. A battle in the corner. Washita running now. Here's Lennon Porter. She's got a man downfield, but it's well defended by the Orange Tigers. Sending it into the box was East Central, but once again, well disrupted that time by Riley LeBlanc. That one put up past the middle of the field. Bouncing high, East Central will procure it here. Porter over to Coca. She's got some open space. Looking towards the corner. Can McKinley get to it? East Central that time, good job at keeping McKinley off the ball and allowing it to go out of bounds on Washita, so it'll be goal kick. Robertson. Here's Cavazos. And that one just sent right away to McKinley. Washita now with the ball.
Seems like both of these teams are playing in very short passes. There's not been much of large crossovers or large passes. We just saw one now, actually.
Vanna sending it down. McKenna Wright, she had an opportunity. She's going to draw it back, give it back to her team. Porter trying to get around her defender. The foot skills that time set out of bounds. Looks like it will be off East Central. Washita another corner kick here. And great job by Maddie Vanna just a little bit ago, being able to take the free kick and get it off quickly. And McKenna Wright, just nice breakaway that time, put East Central on their back heels. Porter sending it into the box. Some disruption in the box, but East Central is going to get it away. And ECU able to defend it. Washita, they're trying to battle for it, but looks like the white jerseys are going to get it out of there. .28-20 left in here in the first half. Still double zeros on the scoreboard. Alexia Coca, she'll get the throw in. That one go off the foot of Washita, so East Central here will get the goal kick. Cavazos gets around the Washita defender, and now ECU a breakaway. Going to look for LeBlanc. Bit of a dangerous situation there, but the freshman goalie able to evade the ECU player and get it away.
That's always a scary situation when you have somebody approaching your goalkeeper.
Spadoni, near side, looking for a cross. Coca in front of her, gets the foot in the way, and she'll prevent the cross this time. Cavazos, now she's looking for a cross. Slide tackle, she'll maintain possession. East Central, and well defended that time by McKenna Wright, and she'll get the ball away. Scary situation again for Ouachita, but they get out of it due to this defense that has been really good starting the season. ECU looking through a gap in the defense. That one going right to Maddie Vanna. She's going to send it out of there and downfield. She's got McKinley. And goalie Madison Mayhall, she's going to send that one out of bounds. Ouachita is going to get the throw in East Central territory. Doonigan looking for it around the East Central defender. And finally a whistle blown. Ouachita having to make a little bit of disruption before anyone puts their mouth on the whistle, but it's going to go back towards Ouachita. Alexia Coca on the collision that time with junior from East Central, Giselle Heck. No substitutions for either team so far as the clock just under 25 minutes left in the first half. And golden opportunity in the box. McKenna Wright just barely off where the ball goes to, and it's going to go back to the hands of Mayhall. Here's Spadoni. She's been very consistent at creating gaps on this near side, and she's going to draw the whistle. And that'll be a free kick for East Central. Good position for the Tigers of East Central to be able to put it in the box here. Ouachita defense now becoming more important than ever. First free kick in Ouachita territory for East Central. Going to sail over the heads of everyone in the box, and it's going to be a goal kick for LeBlanc. Ouachita evades a bad position here. First substitution for the Tigers coming in for Ouachita, number 32, freshman Bree Lilly. She'll come in for Alexia Coca following that collision just a bit ago.
Yeah, she looked like she was hurting after that.
LeBlanc, she's going to send it downfield. Lilly on that back line, able to send it past midfield. Ouachita will get the throw in. On the throw in, here's Savater. Time it'll go off the foot and over the fence for Savater. Substitution for ECU. Coming in for Spadoni, number 13, Emily Green. Senior transfer out of Mount Bellevue, Texas. Transfer from Cisco College. Collision there. Ouachita 3-on-2. And Wright was looking for McKinley that time, but just miscommunication between the two. East Central able to defend well that time. Here's the throw in. On the throw in, it looks like it's going to be off the foot of East Central. So now another goal kick for the Tigers. It'll be the second of the game. Sorry, corner kick. Be second of the game for the Tigers. Porter, she'll be sending it in here from the near side. It's going to go down middle of the box and off the head of an East Central player. Ouachita, they still got it, but position. Vanna.
Oh.
Collision that time between goalie Mayhall, and it looks like that was Maddie Vanna. And in positions like that, when you're Vanna, you just see the ball go up, and if the goalie's going to go up with it, at least you can call it a soccer play. Vanna just unable to get her head on that one and threw into the goal.
Yeah. Those are always hard situations to monitor because obviously the goalie is a very vulnerable position. You're open to a lot more injuries than some people on the field.
Here's Reese Brown. She's got a wide open position on the near side, but they're going to call offsides. Brown just a little bit too far ahead of the East Central defense, and she's going to draw the whistle. Looking on that far side. Bit of a breakaway for East Central. And LeBlanc able to get on top of it again. ECU, they've really found some gaps in the Ouachita defense, but you've got to give credit that time to LeBlanc once again getting on top of it.
Yeah, we're starting to see why Coach Wright decided to put her in for this game, to start her over Hapgood.
A save apiece for either of these teams. Throw in here in East Central territory for Ouachita. Still very even game. Both one shot on goal for either team. 3 shots apiece for either team as well, and 1 save. Whistle blown. It'll go back towards East Central for the goal kick. Substitution for ECU coming in number 5, Alyssa Ward. Transfer from Pittsburgh State. East Central looking for a gap. Here's Green. She's got it in the middle of the field. Cavazos now looking on this near side. Porter gets a foot on top of it, but it's going to be off her foot. It'll stay with East Central. And once again, credit that time, Sahara Adams. She's been very active on the defensive side of the ball today.
She's been all over this field.
Green looking for the cross. It's not going to get there. East Central, they will stay with it, but just for a time. That one's going to sail out of bounds. Ouachita will get the throw in deep into their territory.
It's interesting to see how both of these teams have adapted their play throughout the game. They both started playing more short passes and more center field, and as the game moves on, you can see both teams leaning more towards the larger plays and more crossing.
Substitution for Ouachita coming in number 2, the junior Sella Havens. Havens, she'll make an immediate impact, and she's got a breakaway here. Looking down the field, can't get it to Reese Brown. East Central, they'll take it back. Looking far side. ECU, they're still looking for an opening. That one is going to sail out of bounds into the Ouachita stands. Tigers, the Ouachita Tigers will take it back. And big group of substitutions for Ouachita. Coming in number 5, Kennedy Schammel. Number 6, Olivia Erskine. And number 22, Carly Kaiser. And they'll come in for McKinley, Dunigan, and Savater, giving the 3 a big break in this one where they've been very active on the field so far. McKenna Wright quickly going through. Porter, she's got an opening. And offsides for Schammel. Just thought there that the freshman was looking for her first goal or possibly first assist of the season, but just too far ahead of the defense. And East Central, they'll take it back here. ECU looking for it in the backfield. I don't know if you'd call it a backfield, but, you know, the back of the back line anyway.
Yes.
East Central, they've got it downfield. And the cross is going to go way high, and it's going to be a goal kick for Ouachita. Just a defensive battle so far. No scoring yet for either team.
It's interesting to see two teams that have similar playing styles play against each other. It's like playing yourself almost.
And that really has been the story today, almost playing yourself. 3 shots for either team, 1 shot on goal, and 1 save for either team. I mean, really, the stats that matter are almost about the same for both of these squads. And Babb, she's looking for one of her teammates off the head. East Central, though, they'll take it right back. Sends it into the box. And the shot not on goal. And so East Central, they'll have 4 shots in the game now.
One thing different, though, between these teams is East Central is utilizing more of their substitutions. And while Ouachita has only subbed out a couple of people, and I think I'm going to guess the reason for that is to rest up your key players for the next half so that they can come out with lots of energy. And that's the whole point of substitutions, is to keep your players fresh and have fresh legs on the field.
Off the foot of Bree Lilly, East Central will get the throw in, but I mean, just like you're saying, Kate, I mean, it's not as hot as it usually is, about 78 degrees at kickoff, but at the same time, I mean, the humidity of Arkadelphia, Arkansas, just something that you're constantly battling here down in the deep south. But
it's almost like the air is swallowing you.
and that's a big hazard for a lot of these players that you're going to have to see. East Central, I mean, coming from a little bit drier of a climate. Obviously, Ada only about 4.5 hours to the west of Arkadelphia, but I mean, if that plays any bit of a factor into this one, I mean, you definitely might be able to see it.
Yeah, and that could be why that they're utilizing more of their substitutions. That humidity can really tire you out, affect your breathing.
Looking for a gap in the Ouachita defense. You really are seeing lots of black jerseys playing back on this defense, but now Ouachita. Here's Shamel. She's looking for a gap here. She's got Porter. Looking downfield, Reese Brown. Can she get to it in time? She will. Now she's got to look for the cross. Opening, and the cross is blocked. Kaiser looking for it off the foot of East Central. She'll get the call. Just around 9.5 minutes remaining here in the first half. This game going by pretty quickly. We've got a doubleheader here at Cluck Field today. Following this one, the men's soccer team, they'll be hosting conference foe Southern Nazarene. That game, first kick will be around 4 o'clock for that one, or just following the conclusion of this game. Here's Erskine. We've seen a lot of her this season on the field. She leads the team in goals with 2.
Yeah, she has great ball control.
Substitutions for both teams coming in for ECU. Number 12, Avery Ferguson, and number 24, Brooklyn Ellis, coming in for Ouachita. It'll be number 33, Patience English, number 7, Tracy Smith, and number 8, Savannah Myers. I didn't know if I was going to be able to point out all the subs, but hey, there you go. Sometimes you just got to have good eyes, and that's what you got to look for there. Myers now immediately making an impact. Maddie Vanna, she gets right in the middle. Looking for Tracy Smith. That one's going to go right to the chest of an East Central player, though. Throw in for Ouachita. Sella Havens, she'll throw it in. Off the foot of Tracy Smith, Havens can't save it in time, so it will be out of bounds East Central throw in. East Central looking for a gap now, just sending it between defenders here. This Ouachita defense playing very well up so far. And Havens able to get a foot on it. Ouachita will take it right back. Here's Erskine. Looking downfield, can't find anything, so she'll send that one out of bounds. Substitution for East Central coming in, number 27, Christina Contreras. Carly Kaiser able to get a foot on it. Ouachita, they've got the ball in East Central territory. Kaiser looking for a gap. The cross. East Central, they'll take it right back. Ouachita still battling. Tracy Smith going to go up for it, and well defended by ECU. Erskine, she's going to go back at it again. ECU now, they're going to try to use this, but Brooklyn Babb says no thank you. She'll take it right back. Shamel. English, she's got to get the cross here. Kaiser on the header, and that shot is going to be on goal, but no, into the hands of Mayhall. Erskine, just yet another shot on goal for her. Great, puts herself in a great opportunity, but also just great hands by the sophomore out of Forney, Texas for East Central. And right there, that's probably the best opportunity Ouachita's gotten so far today. Just a big testament to East Central's defense, not really giving Ouachita many good looks today.
Definitely. They've always been right in front of the ball throughout this game.
East Central now, they'll look for something of their own. But Ouachita, that back line has really been very stout so far today. Credit to Brooklyn Babb and earlier Savannah Adams. Brooklyn Babb, she's been in for every minute of this one so far. 4:20 left in the first half. And we still are seeing a good amount of substitutions for both teams. Ouachita playing deep into their bench. Coach Wright has confidence in a lot of different players. We're seeing that today. Here's Havens. She sees Vanna downfield. Can Vanna get on top of it? And Maddie Vanna, the shot just to the left of the goal. And she'll hold her head after that one. Golden opportunity for the Tigers to take an early lead, but just no good on the shot.
It seems, though, that in these past couple of minutes, just the last 5 minutes of the game, that East Central has been giving up more opportunities for shots on goal.
It really does very well could go to Ouachita's, just their ability to be very well conditioned so far. This Tiger team, they haven't petered out, and that might go to also their ability to play in this Arkadelphia climate, but also just having the conditioning that's good enough to keep themselves in this one.
Not only that, but they know how to keep their shape, which is a very important aspect of this game. Being able to keep this shape of your back line and also midfield will help a lot in being where you need to be on the field.
Ouachita in a dangerous position. Erskine's shot was blocked that time. ECU still well defending it, though. Ouachita, like you said, though, they're being more aggressive as this half goes on, and that really is due to just the wearing down of this East Central defense, making these players have to really work for these tackles.
Yeah, we've been in East Central's half of the field for at least the past 5 or so minutes.
And Shamel, she's going to rush Mayhall, and that's going to force her to have to send it out of bounds. Ouachita will get the throw in. Here's Kaiser. 2:10 remaining in the half. Ouachita, if they want to get something here, it's looking like it's going to have to be quickly. I went off the foot that time of Shamel. Up in the air, that's a contested ball.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot more offensive attack from Ouachita as well, which could be the reason why we stayed in East Central's half for so long.
Just about a minute and a half left here. Ouachita, they'll shift backward a little bit. They're just trying. Looks like they're just trying to keep East Central off the board. Tracy Smith. Far near corner. Smith looking on the inside. The shot. Nothing as the clock ticks below 1 minute. That one off the foot of Ouachita. It'll be a goal kick. East Central looks like they might take their time here. In this position here, ECU does not. They see the aggressiveness of this Ouachita team, and it looks like they really just want to send it to the locker room here. You see the just Mayhall coming back very slowly here. $30 here. Erskine, the battle for it. 10 seconds here.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Mayhall, she's going to jump on top of it, and she's going to send it to the locker room that way. It's halftime here at Cluck Field. Ouachita showing some aggression late in the first half, but it's still zeros here as we head to a break. We'll be right back with the second half in just a little bit here on the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Hello, I'm Brett Rogers, President of Capital Technology Group. You might know us as Capital Business Machines, but our new name represents our growth as one of the state's leaders in business technology. When you've been around for 80 years like we have, you learn a thing or two about change. But what will never change is our commitment to our clients. We're still the same reliable team here to meet all your technology needs. Capital Technology Group is bigger and better than ever.
Visit the Ouachita campus store for all your Tiger apparel, merchandise, and gifts. If you need something to wear to show your Tiger pride, stop by the Ouachita campus store on the bottom floor of the Evans Student Center to grab a t-shirt, sweatshirt, polo, or more. If you can't stop by the store on campus, visit us online at bookstore.obu.edu. Make your purchase and we'll send it to you. Support the Tigers by checking out the Ouachita campus store. Go Tigers.
Make Print Mania in downtown Arkadelphia your place to get embroidery, screen printing, trophies, and more. Drop by their store on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia or visit their website at printmaniatees.com to see how they can help your business or group. Need a shirt for an event? Let Print Mania take care of that. Need promotional materials for your business or organization? You can let Print Mania take care of that too. A family-run local business in Arkadelphia, Print Mania has been serving the public since 1992. Call Print Mania today, 870-246-3803.
I'm Rex Horn, the Interim Executive Director of the Arkansas Baptist State Convention, and today I'm joined by my friend Dylan, who's an attorney with the Arkansas Baptist Foundation, with an important word for you.
The foundation is here to help you support your Ouachita Tigers. If you'd like to create an estate plan that supports Ouachita and its mission, or learn about other giving opportunities, please contact us using the information below.
At Capital Technology Group, we make your technology our priority. Our team of experts can become your outsourced IT department, solving problems even before you know about them. We provide and maintain everything from servers and network infrastructure to printers and digital copiers. As a family business with over 80 years of history in Little Rock, you can trust Capital Technology Group to be your business technology partner. If you're ready to get your IT in order, visit captg.com and sign up for a free consultation.
I've heard people say Ouachita. Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Ouachita.
Is it pronounced Ouachita?
Searching for Ouachita Baptist University.
Back in Texas, everybody pronounces it Wichita, but really, it's Ouachita.
Ouachita. Ouachita.
How would you pronounce it?
Ouachita.
Ouachita.
It's Ouachita Baptist University. Get it right.
It's Ouachita, people. It's Ouachita. Ouachita.
I'm Attorney Taylor King. For years, you've heard us say we'll be on your side, by your side.
I'm Attorney Austin King. At Taylor King Law, we stand by that promise.
And I'm Attorney Maggie King Davis. I'm proud to be a part of a team of dedicated professionals who are prepared
to be on your side and by your side when you need us most.
If you've been injured, contact the Taylor King Law Firm.
And we, and more, will be on your side, by your side.
At Capital Technology Group, we make your technology our priority. There are so many threats to IT these days, and we're here to help protect your data and devices. We're also by your side when things simply go wrong, whether it's servers crashing or printers breaking. We cover it all for our clients in all types of businesses. And with over 80 years of history in Arkansas, you can trust Capital Technology Group to be your business technology partner. Sign up for a free consultation at captg.com.
In NCAA Division II, student athletes leave a lasting impression on their communities. That's because Division II student athletes want to make a difference and truly be part of their surrounding communities. Through community engagement, thousands of student athletes from various backgrounds interact with community members who view them as role models. This interaction leaves a positive and perhaps even life-changing impression on all those involved. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Whether you realize it or not, you see the work of Batson Signs all around Arkadelphia. When you see the Badger equipment trailer on the way to a Badger game, Batson Signs did that. When you're watching the Badgers, Tigers, or Reddies and see the signage that just really makes their facilities pop, Batson Signs did that too. You see the signage in downtown Arkadelphia, on the campuses of Ouachita and Henderson, or the sign in your neighbor's yard supporting a candidate or their favorite Badger? Yep, Batson Sign did that too. Longtime residents and supporters of all things Arkadelphia called Mark, Jared, Chris, or Ryan at Batson Signs today to see what they can do for you.
study of engineering covers a lot of things. We have several major areas. Mechanical and civil are the two emphasis areas that we're going to have in our general engineering program. If you don't know which one we want to do, you can kind of pick and choose as long as you meet the prerequisites for the courses you want to take. Once you get through with some of the physics and some of the math, then you'll start getting into the engineering fundamentals classes. The general engineering curriculum at Ouachita has been designed to prepare you for not only the engineering workforce, but also enabling you to pass the fundamentals of engineering exam. So what do you do when you get an engineering degree? What happens after you graduate or even in your senior year? Well, one of the things we have tried to work out for you is to talk to firms around the area to give you internships and the experience you need before you graduate. Sometimes those lead to jobs, because if you do a good job for them and you like them and they like you and you've done a good job for them, then you are oftentimes offered a position with the firm. One of the things that I think you will find interesting about coming to Ouachita to get an engineering degree is the fact that we have paid particular attention to the traditions here at Ouachita, being a Christian liberal arts university. The faculty are very qualified in teaching the basic engineering fundamentals and the civil engineering and mechanical engineering classes. We will be glad to sit down and talk to you about the way that we have performed in our careers as engineers from the Christian perspective, and I think that you'll get a lot of that here. If you think you might be interested in coming to Ouachita Baptist to study engineering, we would be glad, and we want to sit down with you. It will serve you well as you pursue a career in engineering.
I chose communications and media for my major because in high school I enrolled in a technology class where I started to do video production for the first time, and it turned out to be the most exciting thing I had ever done in high school. So when I came to tour Ouachita, I went to the communications department and discovered that all of the professors here were amazing. It's paid off because since I've been here, they've been able to teach me the ins and outs of a video shoot, a news studio, and a movie set. The most notable class for me that I've taken at Ouachita was the OBU at Sundance class. You actually get to go to the film festival, which Sundance is one of, if not the largest film festival in America. We all got to experience this cultural epicenter together. That was just a really unique experience that I don't think I would be able to get anywhere else. So inside of my major at Ouachita, I've been able to have a really tight-knit community with all of the students, specifically the ones that work on video production. We meet almost every single day and we see each other constantly, and so we've developed friendships that I definitely didn't expect to have. I feel like I can just call them if I need any of them and they'll be there like that, and I would do the same for them. After Ouachita, my end goal is to be an independent film director in preferably a big city. I've been able to produce films, I've been able to produce shorts, I've been able to write screenplays. I simply feel like I'm prepared for all of the aspects of the filmmaking process. No matter what you want to do in the communications department, whether it's writing, whether it's marketing, whether it's event planning, video broadcasting, news broadcasting, sports journalism, Ouachita is a place that will prepare you for all of those fields and careers. My name is Ryan, and I am a communications and media major at Ouachita.
When we talk about communications and media, we're talking about a wide variety of fields, because communications really relates to anybody, anywhere. And we tackle everything from interpersonal communication, group communication, how to make presentations, to studying mass communications and media. And our students are really interested in going out and being media producers. And one of the first things you have to do is to understand the media before you can adequately and efficiently communicate messages.
Visit the Ouachita campus store for all your Tiger apparel, merchandise, and gifts. If you need something to wear to show your Tiger pride, stop by the Ouachita campus store on the bottom floor of the Evans Student Center to grab a t-shirt, sweatshirt, polo, or more. If you can't stop by the store on campus, visit us online at bookstore.obu.edu. Make your purchase and we'll send it to you. Support the Tigers by checking out the Ouachita campus store. Go Tigers.
Make Print Mania in downtown Arkadelphia your place to get embroidery, screen printing, trophies, and more. Drop by their store on Main Street in downtown Arkadelphia or visit their website at printmaniatees.com to see how they can help your business or group. Need a shirt for an event? Let Print Mania take care of that. Need promotional materials for your business or organization? You can let Print Mania take care of that too. A family-run local business in Arkadelphia, Print Mania has been serving the public since 1992. Call Print Mania today, 870-246-3803.
And welcome back here for some second half action here live from Cluck Field. We are evened up at 0-0 here between these conference foes. East Central coming to town to take on the home team, Washita. Kate, what have we seen from this game from Washita?
We've seen a lot. We started out a little bit more reserved, definitely playing more defensive as we always do. But as we moved on, we saw, especially after the first half of the first half was over, we saw Washita moving more of an attacking and a lot more aggression from our midfielders and forwards towards the end of the first half.
Yeah, those final 27 and a half minutes really favoring the Tigers, and they got themselves a good amount of goal shots in general. Washita, they lead the game in shots with 7, contrary to East Central's 4. So Washita now, they're going to have to face a little bit more fresh East Central team, have to wear them down a little bit more. So what is the key for East Central here if they want to keep their energy and stay in this one?
Yeah, I think East Central needs to have a chance of scoring in this half. I think what they also need to do is adopt more of a attacking position and goodness, and do kind of not necessarily give up their defensive position, because it seems like that is what they are used to, but they are going to have to push up more and look for openings in the Washita defense, which we don't see a lot of. The Washita defense, they keep it locked down in the back of their field.
And you got to give credit to the defenders today, Sahara Adams and Brooklyn Babb, most notably. But I mean, really, you've got a completely different back line. I mean, you've got a little bit of a different back line now. Number 32, Bree Lilly out there, the freshman out of Weatherford, Texas, and I mean, just this Washita team. We've seen a lot of substitutions, a lot of changeover too. I mean, Coach Wright really still trying to find his rotation, and I mean, all of these players have really proven that they can spend some quality time on this field.
Yeah, especially after the first, like I said, the first half of the first half, when they started adopting that more offensive position and had subs in that were taking. We got a lot more shots on goal in that second half.
And that time, Lilly, she's going to send it downfield. Here's Shamel. She's going to be tripped up, falling to the ground. No whistle blown, though, so the players will play on. Savater, she spent some quality minutes on the field as well today.
One thing I heard from Coach Wright in the first half a lot was about connecting the ball to another player, and we've seen a little bit of struggle from that from both teams in that first half.
Yeah, just the ability to not just look to get the ball, but also look to find that next person. And in soccer, that's such a valuable skill, and I mean that's really why a lot of these drives have kind of been, or a lot of these push forwards have just kind of been stalled, has been because, I mean, the defense for both sides, but also just the inability to find that next connector. And, I mean, that's why we're evened up at 0-0 here. That one going to sail out of bounds. East Central, they'll have the throw-in in Ouachita territory. And Bree Lilly, she'll be the foot of reason that time, sending it right back out. East Central, though, they continue to find some gaps in this Ouachita defense, and they're at least trying to get it in there. That one, though, golden opportunity for ECU, just cannot go their way. Ouachita now bringing it down the field. Here's Porter. Breakaway here on the far side, looking for a gap to send it through. The cross into the box. Well defended by ECU. And they'll get it out of there. Doonigan, though, she'll keep it on that side of the field for now. Ouachita throw in their own territory. Substitution at goalie as well for the second half. Coming in for LeBlanc is Taylor Hapgood.
Yeah, interesting. That substitution, as we saw LeBlanc did very well in the first half. Defended a lot of, all of the shots on the goal, obviously, but she was doing a great job of holding down the backfield. But I'm interested to see how Hapgood plays in this half as well.
And Taylor Hapgood, she's a very easing presence for this Ouachita team in the goal as well, though. Last season for the Tigers, she was big in orchestrating what was one of the better defenses in the conference.
Yeah, and part of the first couple of games of the season and coming into conference, you really want to find out who your key players are going to be.
Porter. Here's Savater looking for the cross. And that one sent right back out by ECU. East Central, they've done a great job today at keeping Ouachita out of the box. Heck, she's looking for a gap here in the Ouachita box. That shot is going to go far to the right side and out of bounds. Hapgood, she'll be on the goal kick here. Battleford in the air. Doonigan's going to come down with it. Looking far downfield, running for it. Can Porter get to it in time? And Lennon Porter able to get to it. Here's Savater on the cross. And well defended that time by Mayhall. Some chaos created in the box by Savater. But Mayhall able to put it all away and allow Ouachita and allow her team to allow Ouachita to stay scoreless here. Porter can't get to it. That'll be a throw in for East Central. And Binker battling for it. It's going to be a foul called. And Ouachita, they're going to have themselves a free kick very close to their box. Very close to East Central's box. A good opportunity here for the Tigers to take the board. Here's Savater on the kick. Some chaos created in the box. Ouachita, they'll still stay on it. And that one's going to go past that back line. Ouachita can't use the free kick to their advantage. Still 0-0. East Central, they've got some penetration down the field. Weaving through Ouachita defenders. And the shot blocked by Hapgood. And that's going to be a save, her first of the game for Hapgood. And right there, you just saw ECU really find the gaps in the Ouachita defense quickly and efficiently. And credit that time to the sophomore Hapgood, able to find a hand on it and keep it out of going in for the first score of the game. It'll be a corner kick for ECU. Ouachita not out of the woods yet. That one in the box. Chaos created, but Hapgood. She'll temper the storm and grab the ball.
Free kicks and corners are always a very dangerous zone for the goalie and for scoring.
Here's Shamel trying to battle here with ECU. Sahara Adams, nice find. Ouachita down the field. And that one's saved by ECU, and getting another hand on it is Mayhall. She's really been active in the box today, and she'll keep Ouachita from taking the board. Tigers really thought they had themselves a breakaway that time. Credit the ECU Tigers that time from keeping McKenna Wright from doing what she does best.
But we did see a lot better job of that connection that Coach Wright was talking about in the first half, getting the ball downfield to players for them to be able to take a shot.
That one down the field. ECU now finds themselves in a similar position. Sahara Adams on the defense, but it looks like he was off her foot. So ECU, another corner kick. It'll be their second this half. Hapgood, she's been very good this game at tempering these storms and not allowing the ball to evade her eyes. She's been very good at finding it. Ouachita, they're going to get ahead on it and just send it out. Shamel looking for a way through. ECU, they're going to take it back. McKenna Wright looking for that connection to Porter, but just a little too far for the sophomore to get to. Off the foot of Wright, ECU throw in here. Battle for it up in the air. ECU, they'll maintain the throw-in after it goes off the head of Shamel. And the big leg is going to go out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Ouachita. Substitutions for the Tigers coming in number 24, Maddie Vanna, and number 15, Kaylee McKinney. They'll sub in for Erskine and Shamel, respectively. Here's Hapgood on the goal kick. 32-15 remaining in the game here. Doonigan, she gets ahead on it. Battle forward at midfield. It'll go to ECU. Breakaway for East Central, looking for a cross. Finds it just outside the box. Doonigan, she very nicely is going to keep that ECU run from going any further. And the shot just barely going to evade the goal. Happy to go watch it go right across her face. Substitution for the Tigers now coming in, Sella Havens. She'll sub in for number 21, Sahara Adams. ECU, they're going to have to send it to their back line. Ouachita hounding the ball so far here. That one will go off the foot of ECU, and Ouachita, they'll take over. Substitution for the Tigers, coming in number 9, Reese Brown. She'll come in for McKenna Wright. In the distance, you may be able to catch a peek at the Ouachita cross country team. Looking like they're doing their pre-practice warm-ups over at the new Hickinbotham Family Track. That one going to go off the foot of Ouachita. So East Central, they'll take over deep into their own territory. Here's Lily. That one off the foot of East Central. They're going to say it was off the foot of Ouachita, though. So ECU, they're going to have the throw in here. Just around 29 minutes remaining in the game here. Still scoreless. ECU here in Ouachita territory looking for their first of the game. Doonigan to McKinley, and Ouachita now back down the field. She's going to plant her face into the ground. No call as she writhes in pain on the ground. And no call there for the referees. McKinley, she'll just shake it off. We throw in for ECU here on the near side. On the throw in, number 23, Ava Jordan. Here's McKinley. She's got some space. The shot is blocked by East Central. Porter still with the ball. Looking for a gap, and no one was there for it as May Hall. She's going to get on top of it, and players are going to run back. Opportunity there for McKinley. Just great defense by ECU to get in front of it there. Babb, she'll look back. Here's Hapgood. And Maddie Vanna, here we go. Savater on the near side. She's going to be looking for a cross here. And she's going to put that one in the back of the net. Isabella Savater strikes first as Ouachita. They're going to go up 1-0, 26:50 remaining in the game.
That was a beautiful goal by Savater. We saw her really fighting for that in the back half of the field. And I don't think that the defense was prepared for her to take a shot from that angle. It was a very wide angle to take a shot from, but it just hit the top of the net so beautifully.
And Kate, I wasn't really ready for her to take a shot there. Like I said, she was looking for a cross, but Savater just decided, she's had 7 shots on goal this season. None of them have connected so far, and her 8th will finally go for her first goal of the season. She's already got 2 assists. So Savater really racking up the numbers so far this season. Ouachita now, they're playing with the advantage. Might see them step back just a little bit and try to keep ECU off the board for this final 26.5 minutes. Less than half of the second half to go here. And last time you talked about that change in the first half at that halfway mark in the half. So we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, and one thing about Ouachita is we definitely know how to defend. So I think we could see them stepping back more as we get into the end of this game.
It'll be a throw in here for Ouachita. Savater, the lady of the hour, will throw it in. Sella Havens, she's looking downfield at Beanker. Whistle blown, and now another opportunity for the Tigers. They're going to get a free kick very close to East Central's box. And
I would even say that possibly this is within shooting range.
And Savater, she's made one from the other side from about that distance. We'll see where she goes here. Is she going to go towards one of her teammates, or is she just going to go for the shot? Looks like it's going to a teammate, but instead it'll go to the hands of Madison Mayhall. Yeah. The sophomore out of Forney, Texas, she's really been active in that box today. That one goal allowed doesn't even account for the fact that she's already had 4 saves on the day.
Yeah, Mayhall, she knows what to look for, and she's always has her eyes on the ball.
Savater, get in front of it, and it'll be off the foot of East Central number 13, Emily Green. Here's Savater now on the throw-in. That one off the foot of Porter. You'll see her argue for it, but even from right here, looks like it might just be ECU ball here. And here's Havens. Sella Havens, she'll send that off the foot of ECU. It'll stay Ouachita. Substitutions now for the Tigers. Coming in number 8, Savannah Myers, and number 22, Carly Kaiser. They'll come in for Savater and Lennon Porter. Ouachita now starting to sub out some of these more offensively oriented players for a little bit more defense. Quite possibly might be seeing what we talked about, them starting to play a little bit more defensively with the lead and about 23 minutes left in the game.
Yeah, by no means is 1-0 a lead to be comfortable in, but in this game, as we've seen, it's been so close the entire time. It might just be a safe option to step back and play more defensively for the remainder of this half.
And Bree Lilly, she's going to send that one out of bounds. And I mean, yeah, you're exactly right. This is the nature. That's the nature of the game today. It's been 0-0 most of the time, and that's how Ouachita really likes it. They've been able to play their defense in the past. Coach Wright has really been able to make this a big point for this team. But ECU now deep into Ouachita territory. Looks like it is going to go off the foot of East Central, though. Brooklyn Babb, she's got some open field. She's going to get it over to Havens. Battling for it here. Here's Myers. Continuing the battle, but foul called. Falling to the field will be number 17, Avery Spadoni. She'll draw it, and East Central, they'll force Ouachita to move back a little bit. 21 and a half minutes left here. Still plenty of time for East Central to tie it up. Havens, she'll get on top of it. And Dunigan, she's going to send that one way downfield. McKinley, they're going to call offsides for Ouachita. McKinley just a little too far ahead of the defense that time. Battle for it at midfield, Binker. And Bree Lilly, once again, she'll be the stout defender there to prevent ECU. Sela Havens.
Great passing between the defenders and offense between the Tigers.
And great tackle by ECU. They'll keep the breakaway going for McKinley. Ouachita, they'll maintain the ball, though. In ECU territory, here's Sela Havens. McKinley, she'll fall to the ground. Another no call. Dunigan, she's got some wide open field and she'll use it. Looking ahead into the box and just unable to get there that time was Myers. See Dunigan there just trying to create something. Clock now below 19 minutes here. Hapgood, she'll send it over to the other side for Lily. East Central, they've got some open space in the corner. Looking for the cross. She'll send it in there, but just a little bobble off the foot, it looks like. So it'll be Hapgood on the goal kick. Substitutions for East Central. Coming in number 5, Alyssa Ward, and number 9, Giselle Heck. Coming in for Ouachita, it'll be number 21, Sahara Adams. Also coming in, here's Hapgood. Playing with the lead are the Ouachita Tigers. East Central looking for a gap again. That one's going to be off the foot of Ouachita. East Central corner kick here. ECU, they've done a very great job at still continuing to attack this stout Ouachita defense late in the game. And now they've got themselves as good of an opportunity as any with this corner kick. ECU, they'll send it in here. Off the foot of Ouachita, that will go right back where we started. Except, might be on the other side. No, we'll stay on this. We'll stay on the near side. That one went off the foot of Ouachita.
Seems like they're just repositioning.
Clock is ticking here. Just over 15 and a half minutes left here. Sends it into the box. Hapgood able to get in front of it again. Reaches the arms out on the right side, and what a save by the sophomore. She'll keep this game alive for Ouachita. And man, Kate, that's just about as good of goalkeeping as you can want from a corner kick.
Yeah, that was definitely a dangerous zone. The ball was in play there for a good couple of seconds before she got her hands on it.
And Ouachita, they'll take it the other way. East Central, though, continuing to attack. Near corner, ECU looking for the cross. And the shot blocked. Emily Green taking. And we're right back where we just were. Another corner kick for ECU. Taylor Hapgood really getting a good serving of goalkeeping here.
Yeah, let's hope that she can get her hands on this one as well, or the defense can get the ball out of the goal box.
Got 2 players now on the corner kick for ECU. We'll see what they do here. Just going to put it into play, sending it in the box. Hapgood, she skies for it. Not sure if she got a hand on it. Substitutions here for both teams. Coming in for ECU, number 24, Brooklyn Ellis for Ouachita. You've got number 19, Lennon Porter, number 33, Patience English, and number 11, McKenna Wright. That one off the head of Dunigan and to the foot of ECU's Jimena Resendez. Going to be a Ouachita throw-in in their own territory. Ouachita, they'll maintain the throw-in. Kaiser, she'll get it to Porter. Here's Dunigan. Ouachita just connecting it between players. Kaiser will lose it. ECU breakaway here. Here's Heck. Looking to get it past Kaiser, and Carly Kaiser. She will not let any such thing get past her, and that's going to be a yellow card for ECU. Incredible defense by sophomore Carly Kaiser, native of Star City, Arkansas. And she'll draw the yellow card after Giselle Heck has to do just about everything to try to get it past her and still cannot do so. An injury substitution here for ECU now coming in, number 17, Avery Spadoni. Adams, she'll send it way downfield. ECU, they'll get on top of it. Here's Porter. Breakaway. And McKenna Wright was looking for the shot. But Madison Mayhall still continuing to be that stout presence that she's depended on for. And she'll prevent the shot that time. Shot is blocked by Ouachita. It'll be a corner kick for ECU here. Clock winding down, just around 12 minutes here. ECU's opportunities dwindling. Meanwhile, though, they are in a great position here. Shot into the box. And that one's going to get past Hapgood. And East Central is going to even it up. Avery Spadoni on the header will get it on into the back of the goal. And we're all knotted up here at Snake Eyes here at Club Field.
Yeah, like I said earlier, those corners and free kicks, they'll get you. It may not seem like the most dangerous or the best advantage for scoring, but they really are getting really close into the box there, and especially with the ball being in the air, it can be manipulated a lot easier than it is on the ground.
Ouachita now finding themselves in a similar position to what they were in for most of this game before that Savater goal. Trying to keep this one from being just a draw.
Yeah, I mean, 1-1 is no different than 0-0.
East Central, they'll keep it at midfield. Substitutions here for Ouachita. Coming in for Carly Kaiser is Isabella Savater. And coming in for Patience English, he's going to be Maddie Binker. Sabater, she'll throw it in. Off the foot that time of Resendez. So Ouachita on the throw in. Again off the foot of ECU. Ouachita just advancing themselves down the sideline. That one grabbed up once again by Mayhall.
Seems Mayhall is determined not to let anything pass her the rest of this half.
Clock now below 10 minutes remaining. Both teams now looking a little bit more urgent, trying to prevent the draw. Mayhall again on top of it. Whistle blown and call drawn by ECU, and they're going to run quickly. And the shot attempt for ECU is going to hit the side of the goal. Substitutions for ECU now coming in number 3, Addison Brown, and number 23, Ava Jordan. Just over 8.5 minutes here. Clock stopped for substitutions. It'll be Ouachita goal kick here. Hapgood, she's looking near side. Resendez, the shot. That one will go down as a cross for Resendez, but it will sail out of bounds. Hapgood, she'll have the goal kick here. Clock ticking now below 8 minutes remaining in the game. Adams looking deep downfield. Brown, she's trying to get it to Erskine. Well defended by East Central. Sabater, the tackle right back to ECU, man. Ouachita, their attempts on ECU's side of the field so far haven't provided anything. 7:20. Moving it down the sideline, continuing to do that.
Yeah, and I think one thing that could be really useful in this is looking for a cross, but it's just
Porter on the cross, and the shot that time is going to go just above the goal. Golden opportunity for Ouachita, and it goes for nothing again.
Yeah, it's the first time that we've really seen in the past couple of minutes seen the East Central defense let up for a cross opportunity for the Ouachita Tigers.
And Ouachita, on their scoring opportunities, a lot of the good ones have been from the middle of the field. Very few crosses have gotten through for connections today. That one going to go off the foot of Erskine. So it'll be ECU goal kick, 6:25 here.
Which, you say that's actually very interesting because usually you would want to keep the ball out of the middle of the field, because of the vulnerability there. So the fact that, I guess it makes sense that the shots are coming from more the center of the field, but also the wings tend to be more open.
Whistle blown. Maybe not the most opportune time to blow the whistle on an injury, as Ouachita did have themselves a bit of an attack going, but on the ground is an ECU player. So we'll check to make sure if she's okay. And it looks like she is going to get up. And if you're an East Central player, that's a strategy that you've got to go with. You prevent the Ouachita attack there just based on just falling on the ground. Sahara Adams on the attack. She will get it off an East Central foot. She'll get the throw in. 5.5 minutes remaining in the contest. Tied up at 1-1. Vanna, she'll swipe it at midfield. Ouachita back the other way. Here's Wright. The whistle is blown. And another offsides just is going to catch Ouachita. McKenna Wright just barely in front of that defense that time. And a heartbreaking call that time for the team in black today. Just under 5 now. ECU, they're building themselves a bit of an attack. Open space. And that one's going to be out of there. Ouachita, well defended, keeping away from too much chaos in that box. ECU, they've still got a chance here. Lennon Porter battling. And Hapgood's going to let that one past. ECU takes a late lead here at Cluck Field. Heartbreaker for Ouachita. They had the early lead. Clock stopped now, just over 4 minutes. Ouachita, they're going to need to go quickly and offensively. We'll see what happens when Kevin Wright's team's got their backs against the wall here. And just a heartbreaking sequence of events for Ouachita. They get called on the offsides, and then on the other end, ECU finds themselves an easy goal in the back corner. Substitutions for East Central coming in will be number 9, Giselle Heck. Ouachita playing with urgency here. Savitar down the right side. Looking on the inside. Porter. Shot is blocked. Whistle blown. Porter wanted the handball. And it looks like she's going to get it. Handball in the box is going to lead to a penalty kick here. And folks, this is just about as dramatic you can get to start off the conference season. Shooting the penalty kick will be Maddie Vanna and Madison Mayhall trying to give her team their first win of the season. 3.5 minutes. Here's Vanna. On the shot. And it's going to hit the back left corner. Maddie Vanna gives the tie back to the Tigers. And we're tied at 2 apiece. crucial play for the junior. And East Central's lead did not last but a minute and a half in this game.
The Ouachita Tigers really do never give up. They are always looking for opportunities and always fighting for that goal.
And that one, it's going to be off East Central's foot. Ouachita now, they've got 3.5 minutes. They've seen how fast they can score. We'll see if we'll see how offensively they try to attack it here, trying to prevent the draw. Porter down the sideline, and they're just going to send that one over the home stands. They saw the viciousness of that Ouachita attack. Ouachita now really playing very offensively and aggressively.
Yeah, 3 minutes may not seem like a long time, but in this game that we've seen today, a lot can happen in a very short amount of time.
Here's Beanker. She's looking for a way around ECU. She'll fall to the ground, no call. Back to Bree Lilly. Just the singular Ouachita defender now. Every other Ouachita player playing up. ECU, they've got an opening. They're going to take it down the field. Some open space. Bree Lilly trying to get in the way. Maddie Vanna. She'll send it over the East Central dugout. Both teams running to get to the ball. 2:20 here. Throw in by Alyssa Ward. Erskine, she'll get a head on it. Shot for East Central and Hapgood. She's going to grab it. 2 minutes left in this one. Ouachita, they've got a chance here. We'll see how aggressively they take it. East Central in search of their first win or tie of the season. Meanwhile, Ouachita looking to start off conference play with a bang. Near side. Here's Brown. Other side of the field, and Maddie Vanna, another great defensive play. She'll keep it out of the box.
Yeah, Ouachita is really not giving up their defensive stance while they play more offensively as well.
And Beanker, just a little too much contact that time with the East Central's number 23, Ava Jordan. And now ECU looking like one of their final opportunities here to take the lead. A minute left in this one. Clock is ticking.
1 minute remaining.
Here's Ava Jordan. East Central players lining up on the right side of the box. We'll see if she goes for the shot here or goes to one of her teammates. She'll send it in, and Hapgood, she skies for it, but doesn't have to. It'll go right over the crossbar. Ouachita looking to go quickly with it. They're going to send a substitution coming in for Reese Brown, Kaylee McKinley. Clock is stopped. Here's Hapgood. Hapgood's goal kick going to go to East Central. Maddie Vanna running for it. It'll be Ouachita ball.
Just 20 seconds left in the game today.
You'll start to hear the voice of Brian Ramsey counting down from 10 in just a second.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And that is the game. Here from Cluck Field, some late game shenanigans between both teams. And now we're at 2-2. We went to halftime 0-0, but we'll finish it off just about where we started, tie game. And both of these teams, East Central and Ouachita, will start off their conference play with a draw.
The Tigers are back in action next Wednesday, October 1st at home.
Ouachita takes this draw into their next game,
right here at Cluck Field,
where they'll host Southern Nazarene on Wednesday next week. Meanwhile, for East Central, they'll continue this road trip. They'll head up to Searcy to take on the Harding Lady Bisons on Saturday. But for now, This has been Isaac Bourne and Kate Perrin. Thank you so much for tuning in to this broadcast of Ouachita Women's Soccer. Stay tuned for the men's soccer broadcast following just after. But for now, this has been Isaac Bourne and Kate Perrin. Thank you for watching the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
I'm Nicole Auerbach from The Athletic.
Hey, this is Alex Pruitt with Sports Illustrated Magazine.
This is Kevin Kugler of Westwood One.
Hi, everybody. It's Pete Pranica of the Memphis Grizzlies and Fox Sports Southeast.
This is Danielle Musselman.
This is Kyle Peterson with ESPN.
This is Tom Hart of ESPN and the SEC Network. Thanks for tuning in to the Ouachita Sports Digital Network.
Challenge of our rival.